Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We're here to play some more Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. Let's jump in. Day 3. Let's see what's going on. When we last left off, we sat around and wasted an entire loop looking at that one dude in that thing that we swam up to. Is that helpful? Outer Withdrawal? Yes, exactly. Outer Withdrawal. Did you do some offline puzzling that happens sometimes with this game? I did not. The nice thing about doing games on stream, for the most part for me, is as soon as stream is done, I'm done thinking about them. I love them and I'm in them as much as I can. And to be fair, the first time during base game, I think it's also because it was during unemployment era as well. I was much more thinking about it off stream as well. I'm still thinking about this game, but not to like. I want to reserve that puzzling part of my brain for on stream. Good question though. We gotta take a look here. I'm gonna read through the new pieces of information we found. I found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius. Okay. A large metal structure suspended by chains. It can be entered by swimming from below. There is a sealed vault illuminated by a green fire inside the structure, which we do know because I sat there at the fire and thought maybe something will happen if I sit here, and then nothing happened, and then I died, and then I ended stream. Next up. I found a strange vault wrapped in chains. Yep, marked with the 3 glowing symbols. A tower that sits atop one of the cinder aisles. The upper floors can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower. Cliffside building. So we didn't actually get to this cliffside building. But I assume... Okay. We still got a lot of stuff to explore. The hard thing is that, like... Oops. Oh, it's not marked on our map anymore. The difficult thing for me here is all these buildings on the stranger, for the most part, look the same. So I can't remember which ones we've hit where, you know? I'm sure I'll get more familiar with them as time goes on here. Hero, I gotta let you know, I was playing more Eat Venture, and I did start watching the ads. You were right. I got too locked into it. I had to start playing ads to get my multiplier. They got me. So now not only am I doing that, but I'm also locked in trying to finish out the Fortnite Battle Pass. It's a disaster. It's a disaster all around. Speaking of disasters, don't worry about this landing here. Perfect landing. Can we please repair? I don't know why I'm bothering to repair. It's not like we're getting out of here to do anything. Okay, I feel like every single area still has more to discover. So we got a lot of poking around to do. Hello? Please let me in. Going up. Yeah, and I've been... Not only am I trying to fill the whole battle pass, but they have all these extra, like, quests to do to unlock alternate costumes for the characters in the battle pass. So then I'm like, damn, I gotta go play all the other game modes, which has been good fun. I played a good amount of Reload today, which so much more tense than all the other ones, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's lock in. Anyone afraid of the dark? Battle Pass equals Burnout City for me. I mean, I understand, but I'm just built different. Okay. Right, this is on top of the dam before it breaks. Understood. Anything else happening out and about? Nah. Well, that's fine. Soft landing. Relatively. Squishy knees, squishy ankles will be alright. No Meyer built to withstand a couple bad jumps, right? Not Nomai, sorry, Hearthians. When you're just playing one game, not so bad, but when you have half a dozen and they all have battle passes, okay, yeah. That's why I'm not playing half a dozen games all with battle passes. You gotta choose one and stick with it, for sure. I'm not doing anything crazy like that. That's insane. They're all... The problem is any game that has a battle pass is meant for you to have it be the only game you play. So you kind of just get cooked if you try to do anything else. Okay, I think the building with the rotting bridge is where I'm trying to find, but I think that's in the next city. I can't remember. Chat, there's going to be a whole lot of back and forth today. I'll tell you that much straight up right now. There's going to be a whole lot of Brozo going, where was this? What was this? Is this new? It's that way. Oh wait, did we... Here I immediately go. We went... Did we go in the cave? We went in the cave, right? We did all this at the end of stream, right? I'm not tripping? Probably, but... Doesn't hurt to run it back. Maybe we did? I feel like we must have, right? We knew this was a thing. Why would we have not done it? What was up here? We definitely did it. Refresh the old memory machine? Exactly. It's really important. Yes. Did I have this one, though? Maybe we didn't end up getting to watch this. If there's a room up here to watch stuff, then we definitely watched it, but it's possible... Yeah. I remember this, but I don't know if we actually watched the slide reel. We very well could have, though. I can't remember which one of these places lets us watch stuff. Just making a quick stop here in the water. I think that house we can watch stuff at. If this is a new reel, then we're... Oh yeah, that's just that closing. Every time that happens, I freak out like something terrible is gonna happen, but then I'm fine, so I don't know what I'm worried about. I'm worried because they said press a button to reduce frights. I'm already scared. I'm already scared because they told me to be. You're the room with the lamps. Lamp. I think... Then you're the one that has the projector in it? I think so. Yeah. God, if I've already watched this one, I've probably already watched this one, huh? Well, either way, we're gonna get a nice refresher, I guess. Slippery roof. That's fine. That's a big Rolex? Which one? Oh, the band? The slide reel? That's so funny. A big ol' watch. Ow. Oops. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like the dam's gonna break and the water's gonna run us over or anything. We'll be fine. 50% fuel remaining. If only there was a place here where I could refuel my jetpack. Would you look at that? Incredible. How convenient that they put that right there. It's almost like I really wanted there to be a spot to refuel, and there just appeared one in front of me. Almost like I knew it was there. Crazy. Why can't I put this down? Drop lantern, drop lantern, drop lantern. There you go. Alright. I'm so impatient. I'm so impatient. But why would I wait? Time is of the essence. I have not watched this one. Thank you for the hydrate, Z. And the posture check? Y'all really do care. Okay, I think I will. I think I will posture check. Shall we? Okay, so this is the symbol that's on the buildings with the murals and the lanterns. Creepy boy. Creepy boy. Goes in. Okay, I need to be paying attention to what he's doing. Staring off there. That. The planet. Chat. It's pretty funny watching you completely miss this reel when you poked your head in that room. Chat, I feel like I missed a piece of information when I did not watch this reel. I take it I take it this is a critical piece of information for our progression here. Shall we? Mario 64 ass painting, okay. Okay, sure. Is that? No, okay. Yeah. Alright, what do we know? Wait, which one was it? Whatever, just get... It was this one, I just heard it. Aha! Well, they all went in here. Every single one of them retreated into here. Ew, I don't like it already, chat. Ugh. Oh. Oh no. Chat. Looks like all these bad boys sealed away in here. There's a problem. Chat, I immediately sense a problem. Also, why does some of these have flames? Oh, these guys do. I just wasn't looking at the right angle. I appreciate that they have a way for the fire to escape, the smoke to leave the room. Have a good lurk, Cash. Well, it is creepy. What happens if I roast a marshmallow here? Oh no. Wait, I thought I pressed the roast marshmallow button, not the fall asleep button. Whoops. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. I just wanted a marshmallow. Can I have my flashlight on though while I do this? Thank you. Restore my sanity. The old Nintendo Xbox controller swap? Yup. You know it. Mmm, tasty. Okay, I guess maybe we go look at the other temple things like this. I wasn't sure if this would like teleport us somewhere, but clearly it's just we're in a physical space under the building. So each one of these... Well, there's the dam. Ah, damn. Oh shit, that means we're about to hit the water if we're not quick with it. Oh. Oh. Can you... Thank you. Oh, Oh. Oh. We're fine. You know, I expected that to hit us a lot harder than it did. I'm pleasantly surprised we did not die. I wonder if there's any benefit to floating downriver on one of these instead of a raft. Guess we're gonna find out. Do I have any control now? Nope. We're at the river's whims. That's okay. We'll find something cool, I'm sure. Perfect. Perfect. As long as we're not hitting these electrical cables, we're fine. Okay. This is the place I wasn't able to get to. So I gotta figure out how to get there. We might be able to just backtrack and go over that way then. That will be a spot to check next loop. Where's the dam? We gotta come way back to do that, but whatever. It's marked on the map. We might as well do it, right? Now, you were not giving me anything right now. We have one of those temple doohickeys over here. No. Alright, so we just gotta go back to the first city area here and see if theirs is still intact, which I think, isn't it that building there? Heyo! Up and over. You know what? It's fine. We can swim. There's no rapids in these parts right here. Whoa! That's fine. Yeah, I wonder if we can get in there currently. Also, wait, there was also a place that had a door we couldn't enter because the river had already crashed. Can't remember which one it was though. Oh shoot. You're just ready to go. Oh, because you fell, saw the lanterns. Oh. I don't want to go here underwater. Yeah, this one has all the dudes are there. So we're missing someone. I wonder if that's important. Do I have to like flash them in a certain order? Beep boop, beep boop. Because these things kind of look like the slide reels, that's all. My brain is piecing together pieces that are not supposed to be pieced together. Methinks. I'm pretty sure there's one more of these buildings elsewhere. And they showed in the, oh shoot, I should not be doing that right now though. In the slide reel there were 3, I'm pretty sure, so we still gotta find another one, just to check. I do feel like, I guess base game did the thing where like, they would give you the same piece of information multiple times in different areas in case like, just for game progression, so you didn't get like locked off in a certain area or whatever. Or there were like multiple paths to progress. So maybe it's the same here, I don't know. Damn. Flashing the aliens seems inappropriate. You know what? Probably true. Good point. Oops. This is just one. Oh, no, it was just this. It was that gets blocked off after this, and that's just to get back to the ship, which we don't need to do. Now, the question becomes, what areas should I be trying to get to post-crash? Because I'm sure there's stuff that we have to do after dam breaks. Like, there's got to be important things to do during both halves. Alright, I was trying to ride that, but... Alright, my new boat. Do good work for me. Do 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 do. Yeah, and I'm curious as to whether there's like paths I'm missing to be taking the boat on and stuff too. Like if there's some secret tunnels and all that. Because like this way is just the way, this way is just where the start is. Secret tunnel, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it is the start, but then like where does this go? Just another area I can get to from the start? Ow. I don't know, at this point I'm just exploring. Ow. No, just a tree. Oh, shoot. Oh. I don't think I had stuck around to see that before. What does this allow for me? Anything to see? This is just the passageway up. This is just the passageway up in the tunnel. It's just flooded now. Alright, we're gonna need to check ship logs. Next loop, we gotta go take a look for, that one building with the bridge we can't get to, or whatever. That's my next target. Oh man. I was trying to go watch the sunset. But I fear I may be too late. I may be too late and too bad. It's not happening. Alright, well, while we're at it, anything down here? We gotta check the bottom of the riverbeds, you never know. You never know what could be hiding in the depths. Oh my. Oh. I take it we just went through the area with the electrical wires. Noted. Understood. That's fine. Oh, you guys. New addition to the snack sink right now. We've got goldfish pizza. Okay, we'll give them a shot. Not the flavor blasted pizza, just straight up goldfish pizza. Okay. You know, flavor blasted is good, but the powder does get kind of messy, so it's nice. It's nice to have a not flavor blasted one. I'll say that much. All right. Okay, this is where I'm like, how do you not have more information for me? Found a slide reel that shows a stranger's inhabitants opening a secret passage in a round room filled with lanterns and murals. The inhabitants are shown filing into 3 of these rooms throughout the stranger. Right. But I went to 2 of them. Why aren't you updating my ship log? You should update my ship log. I think I've been to those 2. Where's the 3rd one? 3rd one is like tucked away on a hill. Maybe that's where I'm going next. That's probably where I'm going next. That's my only guess. That's all I've got for you. All right. Oh, I did the thing again where I unbuckled. Note to self, stop unbuckling before you've crash landed. Crash land first, then unbuckle. This guy. Look at this beautiful loop. Wow. Wow. Impressive. The cable running up the side of this building does look like one of the little zipline things in Fortnite that takes you up a tower. Oh, am I cooked? Chat, is my brain done for? There we go. We can unbuckle here, though. What for? Just for fun. Just for fun. Wait. I appreciate that. Look, when I jump, I'm moving forward because we're accelerating in this direction. Nice. I don't know why I hadn't messed around with the in-ship physics in flight before. But that's a nice I would expect nothing less, is all I'm saying. Look at that landing. I assume that if you were born being cooked is your destiny. Is that how it works? Can you turn on the flashlight, please? Do you guys think we'll get squished if we stand here? Do you think I'm gonna die? I'm not gonna do it. I would definitely die if I'm standing there. This game has no mercy for dumb decisions. Trees detected. Freaking nerd. Although I don't know. Yeah, I guess going out this way is fine. Because this takes us to the wall. And from the wall, we need to make our way back to that little area. Right? Yeah. This is definitely not the best way to do this, but it might be a way to do this, which might be the best way to do this. Look at that design. Kind of looks like the freaking Sheikah eye from Zelda. You know what I'm saying? This may not be the correct route. Speaking of Zelda, that reminded me, my dad, notorious Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild player, saw him the other day, and he was playing Breath of the Wild, as he does, and he he was like, "Hey, have you ever tried to do this?" And I was like, "What are you doing?" And he had like the, you know, at the end of the game where you get the Master Cycle, you get the Master Cycle 0. He was like trying to scout out the best spots across the canyon to try to like jump the canyon on the bike. He's like spending like probably hours just like trying to see if he can launch himself on the bike across the canyon. Like, that's pretty good. It's a pretty good dad. I thought that one was really funny. I appreciate his dedication to that game. Have we already cooked everything in here? I think we've already done this this one. Echoes of the Sheikah? Yeah, exactly. My favorite Zelda game. Yeah, well, this is not the way I need to or want to go. We'll jump on Slippery Roof. Linkle Knievel? Exactly. You got it. Speaking of, I doubt we'll stand here. Yeah. That much was obvious to my pea brain. Alright, well, what this brief jaunt tells me is that unless I get astronomically better at scaling things in this game, I need to approach this from the other side, otherwise it's not happening. That is my thought. But I want it. Oh, chat. Oh, he's done it. The kid is at it again. Never tell him he can't. Because he will. I see it. That's the one that we haven't checked out yet. The Mad Lad's done it. Okay, wait. So that's the, like, chapel thingy over there that we haven't checked out. But this area is the area that we couldn't get to because of the bridge. So I guess we'll just check this here. I don't know which one to do first. Let's do this one first, since we're here. Alright, perfect. Anything else around here I need before I go in? Anything over here? Ah. Yeah. I would think as much. Where am I? Oh! Okay, nice. Okay, so this just takes me... Good to know. Probably quicker to float down the river, go to that area, and then come over here. Whatever, I don't need to... I can put it away now. Let's go in here and see what's up. And then we can... Maybe next loop go do the other stuff, because... Well, we'll see. Alright, we got another broken eye in here. We hit a music cue. This is good news. Broken chains. Broken wings. So take these broken wings. I don't know what your code is. So we are going to not worry about any of that. He says as he goes back to it. Back to it. Rotate on that thing. Nope. I don't like the looks of this. Alright. Pick up the artifact. So now we have one of these thingies. Artifact does not fit. Okay, well. What do I do with it? Oh, they've got so many slide rails down here. Artifact does not fit. Put it down. I don't know which ones of these I've already watched. Oh, we've got to watch so many things. But I don't have a lantern. I didn't see a lantern. Oh. These haters. All roads lead to this place. This picture doesn't have... Oh, whichever one of these has the planet in it is the one. Understood. Well, let's move you over here for now. Trigger that. We're gonna go take a look back down here. That's fine. That's what's happening. How are we doing down here, folks? Ah, looking good. Could use a little moisturizer, but aside from that, not too shabby. A little bit of CeraVe on that, and you'll be all right. Yeah, I feel like this is a different part. I feel like we've done that one, but maybe not even that one. I don't even know. See, this is where I'm like, maybe these are like the first 3 symbols of the pattern I need to do, but there's 6 symbols on the pillars I need to unlock, so I don't know what's up with that. Let's go see if I can grab more of the basement tapes. I think you're new. And what do I do with that artifact? I'm gonna have to pick that up and take it with me. What if I grabbed the artifact and I lit it with the blue flame and stood in the empty spot? That's where my brain's heading, just so you know. Because, look at that. Artifact with the blue flame. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming to my meeting. Let me show you a picture. Oh, They're so sad. Yep. Okay. So do I have to go into stasis in there is what I'm saying. It's possible. It's possible that I have to go into stasis in that room with the blue flame, but then... Okay, can I trigger this at any... No, at any blue flame? Yo, Spyco, thank you so much for the raid. What's up? Welcome in, raiders. My name is Evan. I'm here playing Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye at the moment. How was your stream? He's echoing the eye. He is indeed echoing he eye. Aye. How was your stream? How'd everything go? And as always, if you need to raid and run, feel free. Super great. Yeah, you were doing it was D&D session, yeah? Killed a dino? Nice. What's up, Ranger Commander? Spyco raid, Rockin' Stone, exactly. Got attacked by a death cult, the works. Yeah, you know, pretty typical day-to-day behavior. Pretty standard par for the course, as they would say. So far, this is where we've gotten today, Spyco, in case you're curious. I'm trying to figure out... Yeah, so I found... Look, and now my thought about the rooms is there's the one room that has the empty spot, and so I'm like, okay, either one dude got out, or I'm supposed to be the one dude that goes in, because now I've got one of these doohickeys. I'm like, it's got to do something. I mean, it's got to do something. So, yeah, very scary. And then the dam just broke, so that's even scary too. What? Where do you go? Where are you from? But yeah, Spyco, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, raiders, for jumping in. I appreciate it greatly. Does this go down any further, or you're just to go up there? For convenience sake. Now my whole thing is like, I need to figure out what the heck this thing does. Wait, oh my god. You guys, I didn't even look. Oops. I was safe up there and then I literally jumped down. I didn't even look that there's freaking button prompts on screen for this item. I'm a dingus. Alright, well, you know, it's stuff like that that makes me understand why people miss the fact that there's autopilot in this game. You know? Found the side area too? Yeah. I found the side area. We're making I feel like we're making some progress. Now I gotta see what I have to focus and conceal. Well, now... Such a thing as being too locked in? Yeah. Too locked in, I missed the most important piece of information. Any other big reveals? I think primarily those have been the things we've found today. Is the rooms, and then coming over to this area. There was another slide reel thing in here, which was that building that I got into from the other side, but then it just spat me out over here, and I was like, okay. No, nothing else crazy has happened yet. Just focusing or can... Hello? Can I use my clamp? Can I clamp? Weep. I want that. Give me your bracelet. Thank you very much. I'll shake your hand. Thank you very much. Why did I have a button prompt for a second? I'll probably just drop artifact. Okay. I take it this is not supposed to be used in this manner. Unless in the other room with the empty spot. I still don't know. My only thought is that maybe that does something, but too early to tell. I guess there's other buildings here I haven't checked out yet, so maybe I should try to make my way over, like, there and stuff. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I kind of, like, parkoured my way over the hills to get over there. So I might have missed things on, like, the normal routes and stuff, too. You know how it goes. I was just intent on Skyrimming my way over. A door to nowhere? Oh. Let me in? Okay, but how about let me in? You Skyrim a lot when you play this game, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, of course. It's important. Skyrim taught us all the most important parts of gaming, which is if you think you can get over there, you probably can. You probably could. How do I get over there though? In Banjo-Kazooie, you know that one room in the boat level and you can just clip through the wall if you wiggle a lot? Do you think I could do it here? Do you think they have the same? Do you think they'll let me clip through the glass? If I wiggle in the correct spot? Come on, let me through. Alright, that's not it. Let's spend 2 hours trying. Yeah, let's spend 2 hours trying to walk through this glass. That's a very good idea. Where do you drop down to? Aren't we already at water level or no? Okay, clearly not. Also, fuck Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah. Correct. I feel like I was there for a long time. All my homies hate Rusty Bucket Bay. I feel like I was there for a long time when I played through. And I feel like we stopped to, like, play a different game, and then I came back and still had to play Rusty Bucket Bay. Okay, I want to try to get over there. It is the last level, in my opinion. It should be. It should be. It's. Yeah, the grunty fight was something else. What you got for me over here? There's a slide reel down there. There's a slide reel down there. Not only that, they want me to see there's a slide reel down there. There's a door over there. My goodness, they really want me to see it. But not get it. Let me just break these stairs here. Can I just... What is that? It's whatever you are. A med bed? They got med beds in here? Oh. You guys? Captain? We got a bit of an issue here. I'm afraid we're stranded. Well, it's been an honor. It's been an honor of a lifetime. Loop is over anyway. I go out on my own terms. I don't play by this game's rules. They can't make me. Sun's got your back? Nah, I am the sun. I am the sun. What controller are you using? Bada bing, bada boom. We got that 8-bit do SN30 Pro Plus. I love this controller. Fancy, yeah. I've had it for a while, I feel like now at this point. I don't even know if they still make this specific one. I think they make the SN30 Pro, but I don't know if they still do the Plus. The Plus is just the one that's got the actual grips, which, like, I appreciate. The reason I like it is I love it for platformers because I love the SNES layout for platformers. But then it's just also easy to sync up with my computer and stuff like that. So there's the convenience of that too. But I love the button layout of the SNES controller, but I don't want to be holding the SNES controller for a long time if it doesn't got grips on it, you know? Ruptured core. That's nothing to do with what we're doing. Why didn't I zoom in on it? Alright, let's take a look at what we got. Hidden Gorge, a narrow gorge along the rightmost branch of the river. There are dwellings built into both cliff faces high above. Slide reel shows that the stranger's inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. An abandoned temple marked with the symbol of a burning slide reel. It can be accessed from a passage in the hidden gorge. There's an interface upstairs that can be used to line up symbols in a vertical sequence. Why am I looking at ruptured core? I don't know. Wait, they want me to burn the slide reel? I can give it a shot. Strange vault, three glowing symbols. What I don't understand about this symbol thing is, like, it just shows us these three symbols, and I thought that they appear in that order on the thingy. I thought they appeared in order, top to bottom, so, like, what's the point of knowing what they are? I don't know. There's more to learn here. There's more to learn. One could say more to explore. Exactly. One could say that. You could persuade me to say that there's more to explore. It's true, there is. There is more to explore here. At ye old stranger. Just as intended. Would go hard as a tattoo. Yes. And yes. Oh. All right, chat. Looks like ads are going to be rolling in just a little bit here. So I'll pause up when they start running so you don't miss anything. Don't worry. Don't worry, I won't make you miss out. Getting a tramp stamp that says there's more to explore here? Yeah. You mean your the tattoo in the empowered woman spot. That's I'm sorry. They made the joke in Dungeons and Daddies I've been re-listening. And they were like, is it problematic to say tramp stamp? And then they started just calling it the empowered woman tattoo. Like, damn. You know? We've just collectively decided that it's okay for it to be a tramp stamp. It does feel kind of bad now that you mention it. Yeah, it's like the one thing where like collectively as a people we're like, yeah, that one's fine. We can call it that. We're like, that's what it is. It is really funny though when because like literally if you said that about anything else, you'd be like, what the hell are you saying? Why are you saying that? You know what I mean? But specifically for that tattoo, it's like, yeah, it's chill. No problem. That's what it's called. All right, we got ads. I'll pause up. I'll be right back. All right, we're back and we're ready for that sweet, sweet action. Let's go. Why? Let's go, he says before clicking into the freaking window that has the game open. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Also, should have taken the boat. What am I doing? I need the boat. Hello? Someone get me a boat. There we go. We're chilling. All right. We gotta make sure we hit left path there. In Outer Wilds, the goldfish munch on you. That's true. Still pretty tasty, they say. Man, Raft Song is so good. They do not smile back, yeah. Damn, you're so right. They don't smile back. Bunch of haters. All right, let's explore this area the way it's intended to be explored. And by that I just mean in order of appearance here. Instead of in order of me jumping around. The snack that bites back. Wait, this is the wrong way. Oh, I'm an idiot. I wasn't supposed to go left, I was supposed to go right. Oh, it was only on the left because I was coming from the opposite direction before. Womp womp. All right. Wave of the Water is so good. Sorry, wrong song name. The River is the name of that song. That one's The River. Good intel. Now I know what to look up so I can just listen to this song. Because I can't listen to the whole soundtrack yet. Because I can't spoil myself with song titles for songs I shouldn't know what they're called and the like. And I can't spoil myself with songs I haven't heard yet, because I need to hear them in-game. But at least I can listen to The River. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, now my whole plan's gone out the window because I went the wrong way. And this whole thing, I'm still completely lost on what to do here. Who knows what this is all about? And go. Well, it didn't work, so... Is there more to explore here? Whoa, wait a second. Chat, is this guy a freaking brilliant genius or what? Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, baby. The notepad gets to be broken out so I can remember what's going on here. Outer Wilds. That was one of my audible gasp moments from the VOD. That's pretty good right there. Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. I have not even written a single note yet, so I get to start a fresh sheet here. And I already have messed up the spacing of everything, and Echoes of the Eye. Oop, you can't even see it because it's so bright. Echoes of the Eye is flying off the page. Whatever. It's fine. I'm just drawing the symbols down for myself best I can. I'm sure I will easily be able to spot them on the thingy when they come up, but... Gotta do it for memory's sake, you know? I mean... They're obviously asking for it, but I could see someone not bothering to do it. You know what I mean? Oh, what's that? No, I want to see what's on the blinky table. I want to see what's blinking on the table over there. Oh, they hate me. Oh, put me on top of the table. Thank you. I'm assuming we'll get in there soon enough, but... What with the game forcibly pulling your launcher out for you? Did it really? Did it actually do it on its own? Oh, it totally does. You're so right. I think I'm pretty sure I was gonna go do it anyway, because I was like, I can't fit through there, so I'm gonna shoot. And I had just seen that I couldn't shoot over here. I guess I could. It happened in the VOD and you just walked past? That's so funny. That's so funny. Well, we got it now. Alright, chat. I actually do have an idea, actually, about what to do here. So, just bear with me for a second, okay? Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea. Look at that. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know, but and there's the forehead cam. Thank you, Z. Perfect timing. Let him think. I wonder. I wonder where I'm supposed to go next. What is this? Broken is what it is. I'll refuel. Can someone heal me though? Ship log updated. This needs one of those in there for it to do its due diligence. I guess. Well, I'm sure I will understand more later. Back to lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Z. Oh, brother. Okay, well, it turns out this was worthwhile looking at. I'm sure my ship log will illuminate things more for myself. Alright, are there any other stupid mistakes I made over here? Oh, brother, that's loud in my ears, and now I'm in the water because I got startled. Ow. I don't think there's anything. Oh, some slide rails for me, you say? Have I looked at this one? I don't think I have? Oh, brother. Okay. We need to get somewhere we can watch a slide reel. Is there a... Oh. Is there an easily accessible boat anywhere? Nope. Guess wood will do. Wood would work. Would work. Wood would work. Wood would work. That's crazy that you can say that as a question and then the answer to the question. Wood would work. Wood would work. That's crazy. What is bro talking about? This guy's just rambling, I swear. Why are we even here? Do you think I can watch my slide wheel in here? I'm gonna say that one's a no. A person who thinks only if thoughts. Only if. I wonder. There must be another place to view this after the water's risen, right? Deep Thoughts with Ebrozo. Welcome back. On today's episode of Deep Thoughts with Ebrozo, we'll be discussing the inner workings of our thought process as we navigate the treacherous paths laid before us in Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye. Unfortunately for us, it looks like the viewing platform is... Oh, psych, just kidding. The viewing platform is still accessible. Alright, I'm out of this. I'm out of this. Oh, get this guy back. Okay. I need to grab a lantern. Nothing to it, just gotta hop to it. Oh! We're fine. Now, don't want to drop the dun dun dun. Ebrozo's got no hops. The roofs are so slippery. It's not my fault. I didn't go over there and oil up the roofs. Okay. New intel. That told me nothing. I already know they lowered it down into the water. What are you trying to tell me? What are you trying to tell me? I'm taking this slide reel. I'm gonna burn this. Wait, this one's already burned. I don't know if I need to burn slide reels, if that's a mechanic I'm supposed to utilize. No, this one's already burnt. Why would I burn an already burned slide reel? Okay, you're really stuck. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure.
Let's go on an adventure.
Is that good? That was great, thanks. Yeah, it's real hard work. Real hard work over here. I feel so ready to adventure. Yeah, me too. Never felt more ready. I don't even know what I'm doing. Wait. Okay, what's up with the freaking real burning castle? Didn't it have reels in it? Maybe I need to burn the reels that are in there. Why do you keep coming to this spot? Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know if you've noticed this, but we're in a giant circle and things loop around, so I keep coming back to the same spot over and over again. I don't know where else I'm supposed to go. Yeah, that is your fault. Okay. Do I pay a visit to our old friend in here? I feel like we keep seeing things about... Oh my goodness, I can't even go backwards. Where'd my boat go? Oh. Doesn't this thing kind of look like I forget what it was called. And I forget which season it was in. Was it season 2, 3 of New Who? Where all the Daleks came out of it? I'm going crazy. They used Time Lord technology and squeezed like 1 billion Daleks into the thing. Drop slide reel. I got an achievement. The owls are just Daleks. Yeah, exactly. Chat. I got an achievement, but it did not do anything. So. Back to the drawing board. Yum, 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 yum. You don't have that achievement? Oh my goodness. That's crazy. That's crazy that I have an achievement in this game that you don't. You better go get it now. You better go get it. It's an easy one to add to the list. Haven't done the 100% run yet? Okay, well, fair. Want to do it on stream? Yeah, that's totally understandable. I don't ever be 100%ing for the most part, so more props to you. I rarely go after achievements in games. Oh, gotcha, you played all of Outer Wilds off stream. Understood, understood. I want to do the 100% on stream, that makes sense. Need to steal some Outer Wilds viewers, yeah. Yeah. That's, you know, we all do at some point, right? All right. This is gonna have to be, as in this death that's happening right now, our last loop. However, I am going to check. I'm gonna look at our log. I'm gonna look at our log and make sure it's looks healthy, and then we're gonna see if there's any clues I can gather as to what to do tomorrow. Just remembered you're in the super secret Discord. I am in the super secret Discord. I have not gone into the super secret Discord for a while, but I can. I have access to it. Yeah. The curse of too many servers, right? Can give you the Outer Wilds roll. Oh, I will take the roll. I will happily roll with it. You know it. The Outer Wilds roll unlocks one chat channel called Outer Wilds Club. Oh, that's so funny. Nice. I'll take it. I will happily take it. Huh. Okay, what do we got? Reservoir. I found a room with a burned control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Right. Slide reel that shows a strange vault being enclosed in a large metal structure and lowered underwater. Right, but we already knew that. So it literally just, all this reel told us was like, hey, this thing exists. And then we're like, cool, we know that because it's there. Nice. Well, all these clues are pointing towards the sealed vault. It's kind of intended earlier game. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Because it's easy to find. Easy to find. On the bright side, look at this. This area has no more things to find. This area has no more things to find. We've still got stuff in Hidden George, and we've still got stuff in River's Low Lands. We're making our way. We're figuring things out. There's more to explore here. All right. I've got to put down the controller at some point. Yo, thank you everyone for hanging out and for being awesome. I appreciate all of you very greatly. Thank you everyone who's been in chat. Thank you everyone who's been lurking. Thank you again, Spyco, for your raid. I appreciate it very much. We're going to go ahead and start up a raid of our own. Where am I dropping today? Doodle-doo, 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 doodle-doo. I'm going to go raid Zoe Tack, playing some Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. Actually looks like Mario Mon. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start up the raid over to Zoe. Have a good sleepy, Spyco. Thanks for stream. Have a good night. Congrats on decent progress. Thank you, Mess. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with more Outer Wilds, so hope to catch you all there. Raid message in the chat. Top one for subs, bottom one for everyone else. Let's go say what's up to Zoe. And goodbye.